Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy. Andy, great job on Hannity tonight.
Thanks. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah, that was a good panel, I thought.
I was fantastic.
Yeah.
But you, I think you shined.
No, he asked some good questions. I got to give him all the credit.
He always does.
Yeah, absolutely. Obama schedules primetime job speech for same night as GOP debate. Politico now reporting that Republican South Carolina Senator Jim DeMint says, quote, "The president should pick another night. I'm planning to watch the Republican primary debate, and the president should watch it too."
Wow. Was that like a threat to him? Like the president better watch it?
I think he meant watch the debate.
You don't do that to the president.
I think he meant watch the debate.
Who is this DeMint guy?
The president should watch the debate too.
All right.
Yeah. And you said, why are we even having a joint session of Congress if Obama has a plan? Put it out. Well, DeMint went on to say, quote, "If he has a jobs proposal, put it in writing, give us a cost estimate, and send it over. I want to read the bill, not listen to talking points off of a teleprompter."
That Jim DeMint is a clever fellow. You see that, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
He says he will object to the session.
Good.
If the date isn't moved. And why is the GOP holding September 7th hostage? Why do they do things like this?
That is an excellent point, Andy Levy.
God, they're just like terrorists.
And racist.
Well, obs.
Because the president is black, you know.
Really?
Doesn't see things like that.
Yeah. Joe, how did you become such an expert on Thursdays?
Well, Andy, it came from a lack of sexual experience or encounters, and being adopted. I think that's really where it all started.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Wow.
That explains a lot of stuff.
I've only known you for 5 years. Thanks for ever asking ever about anything.
When would it ever come up in conversation? Hey, you want to have a beer? Sure, I'm adopted.
Yeah, Greg, I don't know that we should have him back on the show.
Yeah. We have a strict no adoption policy here.
Yeah.
Well, the Egyptian and adopted. It's like I'm capable of anything at any time.
That is,
Yeah. You might not even be Egyptian. How do you know?
What'd you say?
How do you even know you're Egyptian?
Because they told my parents when they adopted me. Would be the answer to that question.
Really?
And they believed them?
They believed them.
That was your parents said they wanted an Egyptian baby, and they
Also,
go,
look
"Oh,
at-
here's an Egyptian baby," and they threw Joe out.
They also told your parents that you would grow up to be successful.
Andy, yeah, I mean, can you not tell I'm Egyptian? I mean, you know, I'm a gold chain away from selling stereos at discount.
Terrible.
It's about my people.
I don't even know what that means. It's also kind of about my people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Dana, you said it's not like the president has a nanotech lab behind the Oval Office. You don't know that.
I mean, yeah, the Ragway situation is a little out of control, and I've been suffering, for sure. It's been a tough couple days.
Yeah. No,
I mean, a lot of people said that it was not a big event, the hurricane, but they haven't been around me.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And thanks for answering that question. And you said we should stop all low-wage immigration, legal or illegal. So just so I'm clear, the whole give me your tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses yearning to breathe free stuff, it's pretty much crap to you, right?
Well, it wasn't part of the original Statue of Liberty. It was added like 100 years later by a French socialist. But yes, I'll take them poor, I'll take them hungry. I just want high IQs. We don't need any more cabbage pickers. We need more Steve Jobs, by the way, who is an adopted Arab.
I was in the desert just north of Mexico not long ago, and I found like a teddy bear.
Really?
An abandoned, like a small child, a migrant, had dropped this while I guess they had to leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I just started weeping into the fur of the teddy bear.
Really?
Thinking about the want of this person and the loss of the teddy bear.
I don't believe a single word of that story.
Open your next book with
It was
that one.
hard. No, it was hard.
Here's what I do believe.
The eyes was like hanging off by like a lone thread, and there were cactus needles all.
Are you sure you weren't with Bill? Because that sounds like Bill at 3 a.m.
Dana, what did
I appreciate the rescue.
What did you really do to the teddy bear alone in the desert?
Terrible.
Bill, you said what we've got here is a lot of boring dudes talking and one boring dude talking. Let's knock them both out on one night. Should point out that Michelle Bachmann, a woman, will be part of the debate.
I did not know that.
Yes, I know you did not know that. I know that.
Bill wasn't wearing his helmet this weekend.
Yeah.
I loaned it to Ann. I felt bad for her.
Yeah. Rye, Playland, Hijab, Brawl. Joe, you said unless you're missing something, it sounds like an effort was made to put out the fact that the park has this headgear policy. You're not missing something. This is completely the event operator's fault. End of story. The Playland's website clearly states, quote, some rides do not allow backpacks, purses, or headgear of any kind, and park officials apparently told the tour operator of this like over and over again, and it seems pretty clear that the tour operator didn't bother to inform the people taking the tour.
Well, that's good news. I'm glad I got something correct tonight.
Yep.
It's a relief.
Yep. And you said you're not a Quranic expert, which shocked me, actually.
I know.
Yeah. But you said you didn't think you had to go to like an amusement park at the end of Ramadan. In fact, renting out amusement parks or recreation centers is something many American Muslims do to celebrate Eid al-Fitr.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Yep. JCPenney shirt. All right, look, I'm with Joe. This is a stupid shirt. Kudos to Jezebel for calling JCPenney out. I'm not just saying that because their commenters have said very, very nice things about me, about the whole Chris Brown thing. Although I would like to further their love for me by saying how thoroughly disgusted I am by what Dana said in this segment.
You should you should declare war on like the halter top industry too.
No, I like
I'm just saying that there
there
are certain dark realities of life, and I agree with you. Maybe they don't need to be on T-shirts, but they won't change the awful plight of many beautiful women who are less talented in other areas who do exist.
We don't need little 6-year-old girls thinking that's what they're going to grow up to be doing.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Bill, you referred to your 3 illegitimate daughters. Didn't you used to have 4? And what happened to David?
I'm going to have to see tape of that because I don't know who David is, and I do know that I have 3 daughters, possibly 2.
Okay. I know there was a David.
I'd like to think I know my own daughters, sir.
I would like to think you do too, sir, but clearly you don't.
I would also request that you not ask me to repeat their names, as I would not like to go back to that at this venture, unless I have some notes in front of me.
Okay.
And this
All
is
right.
my hand.
All right. All right. I'm going to find out what happened to David.
I don't know who David is.
Well, you will.
All right.
David could be Joe.
You know, we don't know.
We don't know.
You could be the father.
Yes.
You could be the father. You could be the father.
You know, I did have an affair long ago with a girl who looked a lot like Cleopatra.
Really?
Yeah. Who knows?
That was Emo Phillips, Bill.
Well, then that's physically impossible. That was not my kid.
I'd like it to be all 3 of you, and we have a Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, Ted Danson scenario. Going.
Ooh.
And I'm the little lady.
That's a role play and a half.
Daryl Hannah arrested. By the way, if you get arrested and you're on O'Reilly the next night, you didn't really get arrested.
Right. Right.
Stop it. I'm not going to say that. I'm done.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Coming up, how do you tell the curator of your private Picasso museum that he failed in removing all the seeds from your watermelon? Well, we discussed Dana Vachon's new book, Hey Old Man, What's It Like to Die in Servitude? But first, why is Germany taxing its prostitutes? Well, maybe they wanted a piece of the action. Count it.